Something that I wish that I knew early in life when it comes to the term finding your purpose, which is something that we've all heard countless times as adults or growing up. Some preacher somewhere was saying, find your purpose, find your purpose. That term has got people walking around thinking that I need to discover my purpose. And you do, but I wanted to put it in perspective. I want to bring the question, find your purpose, and bring it out of the clouds and put it back in your hands. I think the term find your purpose gets over spiritualized, over romanticized, and over complicated. Not every purpose or not every find your purpose comes with a choir singing behind it. But if you listen to a lot of messages about finding your purpose, you'll be looking for a burning bush moment. Finding your purpose is not something that you're going to find out later. Sometimes it's the things that you're overlooking right now. And I think that a lot of find your purpose talk gets turned into find the thing that you're exceptional at. And that's where it gets crooked, because now purpose is tied to a talent, and talent gets tied to recognition, and recognition gets tied to identity. And before long, a person starts thinking that if I'm not unusually gifted at something, then I must not have a purpose. That's a terrible weight to put on people, because most people are not walking around with some obvious stage-ready talent. Most people are not the best singers, or the best athletes, or the best speakers, or the best writers, or the best businessmen, or the best storytellers. So people start thinking that, well, maybe I'm just purposeless. But you're not purposeless. You're just measuring purpose by applause. And applause is a terrible measuring tape. You see, people will lean in on obvious gifts because it's safe. If you're naturally good at something, then it gives you proof. It gives you confidence. It gives you something to point at and say, see, this is me. But purpose isn't something that always comes easy. Sometimes purpose is doing what needs to be done. Sometimes purpose is what responsibility has placed in your hands. Sometimes purpose is who needs you. Sometimes your purpose is what pain has taught you. Sometimes your purpose is what I've survived. A man may not be gifted with a flashy talent, but he can be steady. He can be dependable. He can be honest. He can be patient. He can be proactive. He can be wise. He can be hardworking. He can be faithful. And that may not get a standing ovation, but brother, it can hold your family together. And that matters more than any applause ever will. The other thing is this. People confuse skill with purpose. A skill is something you can do. A purpose is something you can serve. That's the difference. You can be really good at the guitar and use it for an ego. Or you can be average at encouragement and use it to help somebody keep going. So which one had more purpose? And that's why I don't think people are lacking purpose. I think they're lacking permission to value the ordinary things that matter. Being a good husband is purpose. Being a present father is purpose. Being a wise grandfather is purpose. Being fair to people every day is purpose. Being kind when you could be cruel, that's purpose. Telling the truth in a world full of lies is purpose. And getting up and doing what needs to be done, that's purpose. It may not be flashy, but it's foundational. And sometimes foundational things matter the most. Purpose is not always found in what makes you exceptional. Purpose is found in what makes you useful. Because usefulness doesn't always look impressive. Sometimes usefulness looks like showing up. Sometimes it looks like forgiving somebody. Sometimes it looks like teaching somebody, or fixing what's broken, or encouraging somebody, or refusing to be bitter. People are walking around thinking that I need to discover my purpose, but maybe the better question is this: who needs me to be useful today?